was really cool.
Whoa.
Wait, okay, that looks normal.
Did it work? What year is it?
It's 2020.
But then where are the flying cars and the hoverboards?
Nope. That has definitely not happened yet.
Then what's going on with you guys?
Well, it's a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it? It's kind of interesting if you think about it. It all started in January. When all of us were happy to start a new year. We had our hopes up, and most of us wanted to travel around the world. And not even 3 days in, and there was a state of emergency thanks to the wildfires in Australia.
I'm sorry, the what's in Australia?
Yep, and it wasn't even the last fire that happened in the year.
But we couldn't worry too much about that because then World War III almost happened.
Another one? Weren't doing enough? How does that even happen?
Well, the USA sent a drone attack to the Iranian general.
So you have drone attacks, but you don't have flying cars. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, and Meghan Markle and Prince Harry decided to leave the royal family and become independent. Yeah, just like the UK and the European Union.
And then February arrived. The calm before the storm. Coronavirus was not a big deal yet. I mean, it was happening in another continent. It was not a problem. Well, until it became everyone's problem.
Wait, coronavirus? What's that?
A respiratory virus. It began in China in December, and then it was declared a pandemic in March by the World Health Organization. Could you believe that? A pandemic. Nobody was ready for that. People went crazy when lockdown was declared. Everyone was buying food and ridiculous amount of toilet paper. It felt like the end of the world.
The worst thing happened, online class.
Going to school through the internet? That sounds so cool.
Well, actually, it's quite the opposite. I'm not only not learning anything at all, I'm also forgetting everything I have ever learned.
That doesn't sound nice.
Actually, what we do is turn off our cameras and microphones and being on the phone and in TikTok the whole time.
Well, at least with lockdown and all of that, things got better, right?
Oh no, those were only the first few months. Everything was only getting started. By April, there were over 1 million cases of COVID-19. Oil prices reached an all-time low, and Chernobyl was on fire.
The nuclear accident Chernobyl?
Yep.
Well, at least they weren't like aliens or mutant spider or something like that, right?
Well, now that you mention it, there were jet hornets. Actually, I haven't heard anything of them in a while. Wonder if they just went away.
That was probably just a glitch in the simulation. They didn't really match the vibe of the rest of the year. Hey, but what about the aliens? Remember the UFO footage that the Pentagon released?
Oh yeah, that made last year Area 51 raid almost worth it.
Okay, so you have actual unidentified flying objects and mutant bugs.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, at least people stood together through it all, right?
We wish. This year helped to prove not only that time is in fact not real, but also that people can be just the worst.
So lost? What happened?
A black man called George Floyd was murdered in the US by a cop. He knelt on his neck for 9 minutes while being filmed. It was horrible.
People were outraged and tired of systematic racism and overall abuse of power by cops. So a huge movement of protest across the country started, but sadly, the president's reaction wasn't as expected. Wasn't as expected.
Yeah, that was disappointing, but definitely not surprising. I mean, it even reached the point that Anonymous, a hacker activism moment, exposed the police department, also a pedophile ring where Trump were involved, and Lady D's death that wasn't an accident. Oh, and also expose the World Health Organization that they know about the virus since last year.
Wait, Princess Diana is dead?
It was a car accident.
Yeah, but it's not like a thing like that won't happen in the States. I mean, Emma was also killed by the cops in Bogota and similar thing happened.
Seems fair enough. Thankfully, that was it, right?
No, we also forget to talk about the fact that in the first time ever of Colombian history, an ex-president got arrested and got press charged.
Please tell me nothing crazier happened in 2020.
Well, those are the worst and most crazy moments we've had till now.
And we'll surely hope those were the last.
I think we'll just have to wait what the two left levels of humanity have for us.
Well, I think we all need some well-deserved rest after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.